creating this song, I wanted people to feel like if they were outside, just not who being who God called them to be, you can always come back to your father's house. You can open the door, slide in with your socks on, plates already made, like sunshine through the back door. I wanted people to feel the goodness of God and in his reckless love and how he's always there with open arms. My name is Nave Szn. I am a singer, writer, everything creative. So that's me.
Collaborative process. Did you gain, like, was there anything that you pulled from working on this project, just the overall collaborative process?
I believe that my skills in collaboration has been made better by just being a part of this project, a part of separation season. Just because artists get in their head and they're like, I can only be on a song that I'm on. And it's like, nah, that's not even how God works. So even the process of recording the song, I was in the studio with you and Sean, and just so that I'm able to really give out a product that I will be proud of. But it took a collaborative process, encouragement for me to even write the verse that I wrote or even record it how I wrote it. So I'm grateful personally for the collaborative process.
And how do you feel about the fact that your verse saved the song?
My verse saved the song. I think when I hear that, it makes me feel encouraged as an artist because I've always been a writer, but I still feel new in songwriting and recording and doing music, even though I have songs. But then it just let me know, like, I'm really that girl.
Yeah, like, this is something that we have to complete. So artist to artist, right? Like, I know sometimes we make music, whether it's a verse or a song or even poetry, whatever it is, and sometimes things get lost in the melodies or meaning get lost in the melody or the delivery, whatever it is. Is there anything in particular from this song that you want to make sure that people walk away with?
I want people, so I'm a storyteller. And sometimes even with my verses, I always put way too many words in it, so I end up having to take some out. But I really want it to convey the goodness of God, really. So even like Prodigal Son, which is something that we talked about in creating this song, I wanted people to feel like if they were outside, just not being who God called them to be, you can always come back to your father's house. You can open the door, slide in with your socks on, plates already made, like sunshine through the back door. I wanted people to feel the goodness of God and in his reckless love and how he's always there with open arms. His house is always open. His arms are always open to you. So, but I also wanted to paint that through the lens of just familiar words or familiar storytelling things. So like when I say slide across the floor, I was talking about, is it Tom Cruise? One of them Toms.
Tom Cruise.
Yes, I think Risky Business. Yes. Like how he was just so comfortable in his house sliding across the floor in his shirt and his socks. I want people to feel like when they feel like they've gone astray from God, I want them to know that home is better at home.
So, home, what would you say the difference is between finding home with God and finding home in other things?
You will never find home in other things because God created you, right? So he knows he created you. He created a place for you in him already. If you go outside of God, you will never fulfill your purpose. You'll never you'll never even know who you truly are as a person because it's like getting away from the manufacturer, getting away from the person who knows exactly who you are and what you are. When you're at home in God, you have everything that you need. You have see every aspect of yourself, even if it's rolled out over a period of time. So God is you at home with God. You have love. You have everything that a human would need to thrive and survive, and not just survive, but to thrive.
Lastly, I just want to ask you about a specific lyric. Song when you said, I can't deny it, I'm a straight rider, but when we get together, we electric sliding.
Grandma, get us what?
Shook up.
Shook up.
Oh, no, don't open the
photo book up.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I asked that question is because that I can't deny it, I'm a straight rider, but when we get, it's almost like you're diminishing the electric slide a little bit.
Right.
Kind of downplaying it. So
right.
I just wanted to touch on that because my mother, she likes the electric slide, and she's a great woman. So I just wanted you to clear that up for us, if you could.
I'm not diminishing that, but I mean, that's family business, so it doesn't really matter.
That's deep.
But diminishing the electric slide, that's just what we do.
Okay.
And I don't feel like looking at memories all the time. Like, we'll open the photo books up. So it is what it is.
All right. Hey, tell the people where to find you. She's quick on her toes. I'm not gonna hold you. Where can everybody find you with something new dropping, whatever the case is?
You find me on Instagram at Nave Szn, NAVESZ, NaveScn.com, NaveScnStudio.com, and Nave Szn on YouTube, where you can find my short films, songs, and all of those things. I also have a new song a new song out called Metanoia with 3 A's at the end by Nave Szn, so check that out too.